Are you or someone you know thinking about popping the question? Choosing the perfect engagement ring for your significant other is a big decision. And how do you pick out other fine jewelry for that perfect gift? Well, joining us today to share some pointers is Barb Binkley from Cooper & Binkley Jewelers. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Well, let's get into it. So tell us about your business and what should you look for when you're starting to purchase an engagement ring?
Yep. So Cooper & Binkley Jewelers is in downtown Brighton on Main Street. We've been there 73 years. And I would say that you should know your jeweler. Ask around, maybe friends, family, coworkers. There's obviously Google reviews. There are things like that. There are accreditations that a jeweler can have from different jewelry associations. Those are really important. They've usually had to prove themselves in order to be accredited. So I would say there's lots of information out there, but a lot of times it's word of mouth. It's who is a family jeweler maybe, or someone that your friends or your coworkers or neighbors know.
That's a good point, because it's always, I mean, this is a big purchase.
It is.
And you kind of want to make sure that you're working with someone that is going to be good and take care of you and kind of help guide you in the right direction.
Yes, and there is a lot of guidance. I mean, if you don't know jewelry, you can certainly do the research. But if you don't know jewelry, there are a lot of options and there are a lot of things to choose from. So
let's get into that. There's, I don't know if you guys, this is all sparkling and pretty up here. So what kind of ring styles did you bring in today, and what are the kind of the more popular or unique ones that are showing up more?
We brought a lot from our designer Simon G, who we absolutely love. He's from California. He designs and crafts in 18 karat gold. He has a division of the Zagani jewelry that crafts in 14 karat gold. So we brought a lot of that with us today. We absolutely love him as a designer. His attention to detail is unbelievable. The halo setting is still very popular for an engagement ring. We see probably more white gold than yellow gold, although for fashion, yellow gold is really coming back to trend.
Nice.
So you'll see the halo, but they've also, within the last couple of years, I want to say the under halo.
Yes, so I don't know, if we can get a close-up on one of these, I think this one and this one have the under halo. Can you explain that for people? Because it's not as obvious as the traditional halo.
And it's intended not to be. So those are diamonds really that you know where they are, that you see as you're looking down your hand. A halo is up right around the center diamond. The under halo is tucked just underneath. So you just see a little bit of diamond underneath. It's just a pretty little rim of diamonds.
And it kind of just gives you a little extra sparkle as you have it on your hand.
Yes.
So this is another big question. How much should people spend? Is the 3-month salary still a thing?
Oh my gosh.
Because that seems like a lot of money.
It is a lot of money. And you know what? We don't go by any of those rules. We say whatever is comfortable and in your budget. I mean, a young person starting out probably has a lot of expenses. Maybe they're not at the highest of their wage earning capability yet. Maybe they're buying a house. So we like to work with people and just work within their budget. Whatever's comfortable for them. We wouldn't want someone to stretch and do something that they're not going to be able to live with. So
for those that may be more budget conscious, is there something you would recommend or something you would guide them towards that, like, hey, this in general costs a little bit less, like maybe a diamond alternative? Or
there are diamond alternatives out there. We also would encourage someone maybe to go with a smaller diamond. We offer a trade-up program so that if someone, you know, say 10 years down the road, maybe they're having that big anniversary and they want to trade up their diamond, they can bring it back and trade it up for something bigger. So there are lots of options, really.
All right, so let's go in really quick. If someone's not getting engaged, but just shopping for holidays.
Jewelry.
What other things do you guys have at your store?
Oh my gosh. So obviously we have everything that's new and current and trendy, and yellow gold is really back, and it's back in force. So you'll see big, bold yellow gold. You'll see a lot of intricate pieces. Earring fashion has really come along. Hoops are still the rage, but you've seen a lot of neat things where the part of the earring fastens from the back and part of it from the front.
I think those are so cool, where you get this like 3D effect to the earring because of that.
Yes, yep, there's a lot of front back. There's a lot of earrings that now go up the ear. There's earrings that are cuff on the top of your ear. So many beautiful trends. The paperclip chain is still king. It is very popular. This one has a little diamond link down in the front of it.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
It looks like twists on classics, because these are like kind of hoops, but very different in that they are not hooped the normal way with them dangling like that.
Yes.
So how can viewers learn more?
They can go to our website. There are websites out there if you want to just learn jewelry in general. The Gemological Institute of America, GIA, is a great place to go. The American Gem Society, which we are accredited by, and it's definitely speaks to character, to the integrity of the jewelry world. And our website is cooperandbinkleyjewelers.com.
Awesome, and check them out there in downtown Brighton.
Yes.
And I drive by there when I go to visit my parents, so thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, thank you.
Tati, over to you.